Hey, so if you were watching or listening to my last video, and I don't think anybody was, I think Sherry was. Thank you, Sherry. I love you. I was telling you a story about the peeper that we had, and it was scary, man. It was dark, and it wasn't late, but it was dark, and the dog went crazy because she was there and she heard something out there, and um, Wayne doesn't move very fast these days, but he does the best he can. And he got up and was getting his shoes on, and I don't think he really wanted to catch anybody because he's in no physical condition to kick butt. But he got outside to find someone was tearing off through the yard, and the next day Molly went outside and she picked right up on the trail. So I don't know, if they've been back or anything. Um, it's creepy. It's creepy though, and I don't know why I was telling you this story. I don't remember, but that was the end of that story. It was creepy, man. It was really creepy. I've had a lot of creepy stories actually. Um, there's a creepy story, super creepy. When I was in high school, my mom was going to go to the beach with her boyfriend, and I was going to stay the weekend with my friend Crystal. And so Crystal picked me up to go to school, and we're going to be at school all day and just go straight to her house after school, which she just, she didn't live far from where I did. And so my mom was getting ready. It was later in the evening. She'd went to work. She worked at a radio station, and she got off work. She went home to get ready to leave, and it was this time of year. It was fall, so it was getting dark earlier, and the house was pretty big. It was I slept in the dining room, and it had a kitchen. The dining room was my bedroom, and then there was a living room, and then there was a bedroom at one end with a hall that opened up into the living room, and then the bathroom, and then you went straight through from the hall to my mom's bedroom, which opened up into the kitchen. House made a big circle. And so she was in her room, and she noticed that my brother and my sister were really young, so they shared a room. And she noticed that their door, which was always open, was pushed almost shut. And they were not there, of course. They were staying with, I think, my grandmother. And so, the kitten meow got me train of thought off. So she went in, and that creeped her out. She went in the bathroom to take a shower, and she felt super creepy in the shower. So she hurried up as fast as she could to get out of there and get clothes on. And then she went to her room, and she really heard something and felt the hairs on the back of her neck standing up, and she was really scared. And so she was talking to her friend on the phone, and her friend said, okay, well, I will call Don, which was her boyfriend, and tell him to hurry up and get over there. And so mom kept the phone, she clicked the phone off, but then she kept the receiver up to her ear like she was still talking to her, and just carrying on while she was steadily getting ready and getting packed. And so if anybody had come in to her room, they would have thought she was on the phone and could have screamed or something. And she just kept getting more and more creeped out. It was getting darker and darker. And shortly, though, Don comes bursting through the house. It's like, okay, let's go. We gotta hit the road. We're gonna be late. We're getting a late start. Blah blah this, blah blah that. And his intention was to just keep it light and breezy and get her in the van and then get away. And they did that. They took her bag and went and got in the van and circled around the block, waiting to see if they could see anything, but they couldn't. And mom could tell. I don't know about men, but I think we chicks, we can tell when something's not right in the house. We can tell when something's the slightest bit shifted. If anything's been touched or moved, you can tell. You can feel it. I know that, when I lived by myself, I knew where everything was. at, you know, any given moment, and I knew what it should look like and where it should be, and if it was moved, I would know. Like, I came home one time from work, and I was going in through my apartment. Then you open the front door, you're in the living room, and you go through the only opening to the right, and that was my bedroom, and you go straight through to the next opening, and that was my kitchen, and then straight through the kitchen was just a teeny tiny little space, and then it opened up into the bathroom was through there, and then there was a little back porch area that was closed in, and there was an attic, and I was headed to the bathroom, and on the floor under the attic was a pin back button that was not mine. Yeah. So yeah, notice things when you live by yourself. I can't explain that one. I don't know. So anyway, they didn't see anybody come out of the house, and they called me and said, you know, somebody was messing around. Don't go home while we're gone. And there was some more incidences that were really scary. And so when they would leave, they would set booby traps in the house so they could tell if anybody had been in there. Never did catch anybody. Weird stuff. Yeah. So here's what I'm working on. It's upside down. I'll walk around. And let's see. I'm doing that right now. And then I will start on, I did the hearts. And then I'll start tackling everything else on this piece. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. And I listed a smaller piece a while ago. A smaller piece of kind of like that, but not. So we're going to be leaving soon to go grocery shopping. Yesterday, the roof blew off my daughter's house. That's not cool and groovy. And I went and got my car inspected. I thought it had been inspected this month. It was due last month, as was my property tax and tag renewal. So I had to pay for all that yesterday. And I went and voted. And the line was not very long. And so that's what's going on in this neck of the woods. The cat, you know, I told you she tore down the curtains. So I've left them down, even though, you know, there was a peeper. What do I do? Take down the curtains to make it easier for them. I don't know. Those still close. That can draw close, and that can draw close, but I don't do that because, you know, I'm lazy. So as it gets colder, I'll do something else. It was really cold this morning. Went to bed hot, woke up cold. I don't know. So I'm going to go because, like I said, we're going to be going shopping later. Got a little grocery list. And, yeah. I don't know. Things feel weird. There's weird energy. Maybe it's a Halloween energy. I don't know. Whatever. Can't worry about something that you don't know, and can't worry anyway because you can't change it. If you can't change it, there's no need to worry about it. All you can do is just, you know, breathe your way through it. Faith for something else. I'm faithing. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm faithing all the time. I'm faithing all over the place. So have a good weekend and a happy Halloween. I love Halloween. On the movies channel on Antenna TV. They're old movies. They're good movies. They're not like the crap movies of these days. They're old movies. And like Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee and Vincent Price. Oh, I love these people. They're having, the whole month they had scary movies. It's been really good. Next month they're doing like Judy Garland. They're doing Meet Me in St. Louis. I love that. They're doing a whole bunch of her movies. They're doing some Bette Davis movies. Really good. I love Antenna TV. We don't have cable. We have an antenna. So, okay, I'm going to go. And thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. Bye.